As a mom, it was important for me to get my kids in sports because I wanted them to learn how to deal with all different kinds of people.
Coming from a military background like I did, I wanted to have the opportunity for my children to have the discipline that was associated with a team sport.
I don't think I would be as driven academically and athletically if it wasn't for me trying my best to perform, in sports.
All in life, sports can touch everything and help you be a better part of a team and more engaged and keep you from dropping out. And sports can keep kids safe for all of those reasons. But we have to keep kids safe in sports.
Young athletes need an athletic trainer because there's no other person on that field whose only job is to make sure that those athletes are safe.
It's really important to have an athletic trainer present because most of the coaches are really good at coaching their sport, but they're not equipped to deal with injuries as they occur.
Having a sports medicine professional with our school program allows the coach to concentrate on coaching and the technical and tactical aspects of game, and the sports medicine professional there to provide the most up-to-date care for student athletes.
I don't know where kids would get the sports medicine care that they need if it wasn't for the community supporting Safe Sports Network.
When I got injured, I wasn't doing anything heroic or fun or even interesting. I was putting away a lacrosse net.
And as they were putting it away, one of the girls, for whatever reason, dropped the end of the goal.
The net came crashing down on the back of my head. And it's not easy to be hit with a steel pipe in the back of the head. I didn't think about concussion. When I got hit, I didn't think maybe I have a concussion. I just thought, ow, this is really painful.
She complained about a headache that night. She was kind of off at home, not herself. She was tired. We kind of knew something was wrong, but not the extent of the injury.
The next morning she woke up, she said she felt better. We allowed her to go to school, but my wife told her she needed to go see Sam, go see the trainer that day.
My first reaction at that point as a mom is somebody more than myself needs to be looking at her. I was worried about how this would impact my daughter. I was worried about how bad the concussion was. Was this going to affect her in the future? A whole plethora of things went through my mind.
It's fairly common that we get a phone call from a parent who's scared to death. Their child has a concussion, or they think their child has a concussion, and the only thing they know for sure is they're supposed to be scared.
Sam point blank told me, I think you might have a concussion.
Caitlyn was feeling really bad after her injury, symptoms-wise, and she even missed a couple days of school because of it. But when she did return to school is when I was able to connect with her and follow up with her every day and get her started on her return to play protocol.
Before athletic trainers and the concussion management program, athletes would go undetected for concussions, and now they're seen, they're treated, they're rehabbed, and the school is contacted, and there are many sources for that student athlete to get help.
Sam knew it was best for me, I think. Sam knew that I would have gone and played the next day after the concussion if I had a choice.
I was very thankful that Sam was there and worked with Caitlyn directly.
She would be in my office every day letting me know how she was feeling. She still had trouble with her headache. It took a while for her to get over that, as well with concentrating in school.
I think Sam, more than anything, was my caretaker. She came and saw me before every practice. I would sit on the sidelines. She'd make sure I was feeling okay. She checked in with the school nurse every day just to make sure that I was doing fine on my schoolwork, and she checked in with my mom to make sure that I was doing good at home. And she kind of just watched everywhere in my life, made sure I was on track to being back to normal.
When a student athlete receives a concussion, the athletic trainers provide a really good link between the athlete, the coach, the school personnel, so that the athlete gets the best care possible.
It was terrible to be on the sideline for 4 weeks. I can't explain to you the agony that came over me as I watched my team playing against Nashua North and Nashua South, and I just wanted to be on the field the whole time.
Once Caitlyn's headaches were gone and she didn't have trouble concentrating anymore, we were able to start her return to play.
I was definitely ready to play that game. I was floating on cloud 9. I had all the adrenaline in the world pumping through me. And
She followed Safe Sports instructions. She did the things that she needed to do because it was important for her to play in the Central Memorial game.
I know Sam made the right decision because I'd never felt more ready for a game in my whole life. We ended up winning, and it just made it that much sweeter because it was my first game back, and again, it was against Central, so that was a really big part of it.
Having a trainer on the sidelines, having Sam there at a game, even if Caitlyn wasn't hurt, was a huge comfort to us, knowing that somebody was there in case something happened.
I'm hoping that my future will consist of me playing at a really great Division I school. I'll do great in school, maybe win an NCAA championship, hopefully, if that's in the cards. I'd just like to take lacrosse as far as it can take me. I'm really interested in engineering at the same time, so I'm hoping that lacrosse can put me through college and make sure I get a head start.
Caitlyn's dream did not get derailed because of this injury, and I attribute that 100% to the care she was given by Sam and the Safe Sports trainers.
I'm thrilled sitting here knowing that Caitlyn is safe, healthy, and playing the sport that she loves.
It's definitely important to know that I have someone looking out for me, just because I definitely wouldn't look out for myself when it comes to injuries.
Kids do need us. They need me, they need you, even if they don't know they need us, to make sure that they're safe. And that's maybe the most important thing that Safe Sports does.
This whole experience is about Safe Sports Network and the trainers that they have and how they were there to take care of our daughter when she was injured on the field.
This program is so important to student athletes. I'd just like to thank all the donors who make it possible for them to get good quality care and remain safe on the playing field.
Caitlyn is a perfect example of an athlete who had the sports medicine care that she needed to get back to her sport safely, and that care was available because of donors in the community.
What makes Safe Sports work is the participation of the community. And nobody ever really wants to talk about it, but financial support is key. And whether that's a big corporate donation every year or an individual sending $5 or $10 a month, that's what ultimately keeps the kids safe. It's not anything that I'm doing every day. It's the donor and the community reaching through me to take care of the kids.